Hey my loves, welcome back to our channel. My name is Jen and this is our very beautiful Ella. Say hi baby, say hi. Baby, say hi. Hi. Finally, we are back on screen. We sincerely apologize for the delay of our Australian citizenship test questions and some of our videos because it's been very busy at work. I had to work before. Then we have 2 new babies, Kids and Beauty, and we have to maintain the house, the garden, and more. So we apologize for the delay, but today is the day that we are going to release the part 3 of Australian Citizenship Testable booklet, which is all about government and the law in Australia. This part is very important to pass your test because there is a saying that ignorance of the law excuses no one. Am I right? Excuses. Sorry, excuses. Are you ready? Let's start. What do we pledge at the Australian citizenship ceremony? A. We pledge to uphold and obey the laws of Australia. B. We pledge to build a house in Australia. C. We pledge to stay in Australia longer. The correct answer is A. We pledge to uphold and obey the laws of Australia. What is Australia's system of government? A. Parliamentary democracy. B. Monarchy. C. Republic. The correct answer is A. Parliamentary democracy. In Australia, citizens aged 18 years or over must enroll to vote in federal, state, and territorial elections and referenda on constitutional change. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. In Australia's parliamentary democracy, how do Australian citizens have a say on how Australia is governed? A. By voting for a person to represent them in Parliament. B. By protesting against the government actions. C. None of the above. The correct answer is by voting for a person to represent them in Parliament. Voting is compulsory in Australian elections or if there are referenda on constitutional change. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. What agency responsible for conducting federal elections and referendums and maintaining the Commonwealth electoral roll in Australia? A. The Australian Electoral Commission. B. The Australian Election Commission. C. The Australian Election Community. The correct answer is A. The Australian Electoral Commission. The Australian Electoral Commission is independent of the government and political parties, or people in government cannot influence the AEC. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. In Australia, voting in an election is by secret ballot, so you are free and safe to vote for any candidate. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. If you are an Australian citizen and you do not vote in an Australian election and do not have a good reason for not voting, you may have to pay a fine. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. When did the separate colonies of Australia united into a federation of states called the Commonwealth of Australia? A. 1st January 1901. B. 2nd January 1901. C. 3rd January 1901. The correct answer is A. 1st January 1901. The Commonwealth of Australian Constitution Act 1900 is also known as A. The Australian Constitution. B. The Australian Commission. C. None of the above. The correct answer is A. The Australian Constitution. What is the legal document that sets out the basic rules for the government of Australia? A. The Australian Constitution. B. The British Constitution. C. None of the above. The correct answer is A. The Australian Constitution. What had happened on the 1st January 1901? A. The Australian Constitution came into effect and the Australian colonies became one independent nation called the Commonwealth of Australia. B. The Australian colonies were separated quickly. C. There were more migrants arrived in Australia from Asia. The correct answer is A. The Australian Constitution came into effect and the Australian colonies became one independent nation called the Commonwealth of Australia. The Australian Constitution established a Parliament of the Commonwealth of Australia consisting the House of Representatives and the Senate. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. Who has the ultimate power to apply and interpret the laws of Australia? A. The High Court of Australia. B. The Senate. C. House of Representatives. The correct answer is the High Court of Australia. How do Australian citizens change the Australian Constitution? A. By voting in a referendum. B. By protesting. C. By voting in the election. The correct answer is A. By voting in a referendum. The 1967 referendum in Australia allows Aboriginal peoples to be counted in the census. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. In a referendum, there needs to be a blank majority for the Australian Constitution to be changed. A. Double majority. B. Single majority. C. Triple majority. The correct answer is A. Double majority. How is the power of Australian government controlled? A. The Australian Constitution divides the power of the government. B. The Australian Constitution gives the power to a judge. C. The Australian Constitution is controlled by Prime Minister. The correct answer is A. The Australian Constitution divides the power of the government. What are the three powers of Australian government? A. Legislative, executive, and judicial. B. Executive, cabinet, and prime minister. C. Judicial, judges, and cabinet. The correct answer is A. Legislative, executive, and judicial. In Australian government, the parliament belongs to A. Legislative, B. Executive, C. Judicial. The correct answer is A. Legislative. In Australian government, Prime Minister and the Cabinet belongs to A. Legislative, B. Executive, C. Judicial. The correct answer is B. Executive. In Australian government, judicial power came from whom? A. Judges, B. Jury, C. Mayor. The correct answer is A. Judges. In Australian government, what power to make and change laws? A. Legislative, B. Executive, C. Judicial. The correct answer is A. Legislative. In Australian government, what power to put the laws into practice? A. Legislative, B. Executive, C. Judicial. The correct answer is B. Executive. In Australia, the Prime Minister, Australian government ministers, and the Governor-General belongs to what power of the government? A. Legislative, B. Executive, C. Judicial. The correct answer is B. Executive. Who is Australia's head of state since 8 September 2022? A. King Charles III, B. King Charles III, C. King Charles II. The correct answer is A. King Charles III. Who appoints the Governor General as a representative of the King in Australia as advice from the Australian Prime Minister? A. The King, B. The Parliament, C. None of the above. The correct answer is A. The King. The Governor General appointed by the King of Australia acts independently on all political parties. A. True, B. False. The correct answer is A. True. Who represents the King of Australia in each of the states? A. Governor, B. Mayor, C. Judge. The correct answer is A. Governor. In Australia, the power to interpret and apply the law is called A. Legislative power, B. Executive power, C. Judicial power. The correct answer is C. Judicial power. In Australia, who has the power to interpret and apply laws? A. Prime Minister, B. Court and Judge, C. None of the above. The correct answer is B. Court and Judge. As Australia is a constitutional monarchy, who is Australia's head of state? A. King, B. President, C. Prime Minister. The correct answer is A. King. As the King does not live in Australia, to whom he delegates his power? A. Governor General, B. Prime Minister, C. Parliament. The correct answer is A. Governor General. In Australian system, who is the leader of the Australian government? A. Prime Minister, B. Governor General, C. Minister. The correct answer is A. Prime Minister. The Governor General is not part of the Australian government and must remain neutral. A. True, B. False. The correct answer is A. True. What are the responsibilities of the Governor General in Australia? A. Signs all bills passed by the Australian Parliament into law. B. Performs ceremonial duties. C. All of the above. The correct answer is all of the above. Who approves the appointment of the Australian government and its ministers, federal judges, and other officials? A. Prime Minister, B. Governor General, C. Minister. The correct answer is B. Governor General. What are the other responsibilities of the Governor General in Australia? A. Starts the process for a federal election. B. Acts as Commander-in-Chief of the Australian Defence Force. C. All of the above. The correct answer is C. All of the above. What is the name of the special powers of a Governor-General in Australia, which can only be used in a specific circumstance? A. Superpowers, B. Reserve powers, C. None of the above. The correct answer is B. Reserve powers. A bill passed by the Australian Parliament, signed by the Governor-General, and becomes a law is called A. Royal Assent, B. Royal Accent, C. Royal Accent. The correct answer is A. Royal Assent. Who is the leader of the state government in Australia? A. Mayor, B. Premier, C. Minister. The correct answer is B. Premier. Who is the leader of a territory government in Australia? A. Chief Minister, B. Premier, C. Minister. The correct answer is A. Chief Minister. Who is a Member of Parliament chosen by a government leader to be responsible for an area of Australian government? A. Government Minister, B. Prime Minister, C. Minister. The correct answer is A. Government Minister. Who is elected representative of the people in the Australian Parliament or State Parliament? A. Member of Parliament, B. Prime Minister, C. Minister. The correct answer is A. Member of Parliament. Who is an elected representative of a state or territory in the Australian Parliament? A. Member of Parliament, B. Prime Minister, C. Senator. The correct answer is C. Senator. Who is the leader of a local Australian government? A. Mayor or Shire President, B. Minister, C. Councillor. The correct answer is A. Mayor or Shire President. Who is an elected member of a local council in Australia? A. Mayor or Shire President, B. Minister, C. Councillor. The correct answer is C. Councillor. The Australian government is also called A. Federal Government, B. The Commonwealth Government, C. All of the above. The correct answer is C. All of the above. The Australian government is made up of members of Australian Parliament with how many houses? A. 2 houses, B. 3 houses, C. 4 houses. The correct answer is A. 2 houses. What are the 2 houses of Australian Parliament? A. The Upper House and Minister House, B. The House of Representatives and Senate, C. None of the above. The correct answer is B. The House of Representatives and Senate. The House of Representatives in Australia is also called A. The Lower House, B. People's House, C. All of the above. The correct answer is C. All of the above. In Australia, members of Parliament represent the people and their electorate, and the number of MPs for each state and territory is based on the number of people in that state or territory. A. True, B. False. The correct answer is A. True. How many members elected in the House of Representatives of Australia? A. Over 100 members, B. Over 150 members, C. None of the above. The correct answer is B. Over 150 members. What is the role of the House of Representatives in Australian Parliament? A. To represent the people, B. To consider, debate, and vote on proposals for new laws or changes to the laws, and discuss matters of national importance, C. None of the above. The correct answer is B. To consider, debate, and vote on proposals for new laws or changes to the laws, and discuss matters of national importance. The Senate in the Australian Parliament is also called as A. The Upper House, B. The House of Review or the State House, C. All of the above. The correct answer is all of the above. Voters in Australia from each state elect senators to represent them in the Senate, and all states are equally represented in the Senate, regardless of their size or population. A. True, B. False. The correct answer is A. True. How many total senators in the Australian Parliament? A. 76 senators, B. 86 senators, C. 66 senators. The correct answer is A. 76 senators. How many senators in each state of Australia? A. 12 senators, B. 11 senators, C. 15 senators. The correct answer is A. 12 senators. How many senators in each territory of Australia? A. 2 senators, B. 76 senators, C. 150 senators. The correct answer is A. 2 senators. In Australia, senators also consider Debate and vote on new laws or changes to the laws, and discuss matters of national importance. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. How many states and mainland territories in Australia? A. 6 states and 2 mainland territories. B. 2 states and 7 mainland territories. C. 6 territories and 3 states. The correct answer is A. 6 states and 2 mainland territories. Who is the leader of the Australian state government? A. Premier. B. MP. C. Chief Minister. The correct answer is A. Premier. Who is the leader of the territory government in Australia? A. Premier. B. MP. C. Chief Minister. The correct answer is C. Chief Minister. Who represents the King of Australia in each state? A. Governor. B. Mayor. C. Premier. The correct answer is A. Governor. Who represents the King of Australia in the Northern Territory and is appointed by the Governor-General? A. Administrator. B. MP. C. Councillors. The correct answer is A. Administrator. In Australia, states have rights recognized by the Constitution, while territories do not, and states have the power to pass laws in their own right, while self-governing territorial laws can be altered or revoked by the Australian government at any time. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. The states and the Northern Territory are divided into local government areas, which may be called cities, shires, towns, or municipalities, and each area has its own local council. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. Who are responsible for planning and delivering services to Australian local community? A. Town. B. Shires. C. Council. The correct answer is C. Council. What are the 3 levels of Australian government? A. Australian government, state and territory government, and local government. B. Level 1, Level 2, and Level 3. C. Level A, Level B, and Level C. The correct answer is A. Australian government, state and territory government, and local government. What are the responsibilities of Australian government? A. Taxation. B. National economic management. C. All of the above. The correct answer is C. All of the above. What are other responsibilities of Australian government? A. Immigration and citizenship. Employment assistance and postal services. B. Social security, defense, trade, and commerce. C. All of the above. The correct answer is C. All of the above. What is not the main responsibility of Australian government? A. Air transports and air safety. B. Foreign affairs. C. Public transport. The correct answer is C. Public transport. What are the primary responsibilities of Australian state and territory governments? A. Hospitals and health services, schools, roads and railways, and public transport. B. Forestry, police and ambulance services. C. All of the above. The correct answer is C. All of the above. What are the main responsibilities of local governments and the Australian Capital Territory government? A. Street signs, traffic controls, local roads, footpaths, bridges, and drains. B. Parks, playgrounds, sports grounds, camping grounds, and caravan parks. C. All of the above. The correct answer is C. All of the above. What are some of the responsibilities of local governments in Australia? A. Food and meat inspection, noise and animal control. B. Rubbish collection, local libraries, halls, and community centers. C. All of the above. The correct answer is C. All of the above. What are other responsibilities of local governments in Australia? A. Building permits and social planning. B. Local environmental issues. C. All of the above. The correct answer is C. All of the above. What role do political parties play in the way Australia is governed? A political party is a group of people who share similar ideas about how a country should be governed. B. They work together to have the party's ideas turned into laws. C. All of the above. The correct answer is C. All of the above. A parliamentarian in Australia who do not belong to any political party is called A. Independent, B. Freeman, C. Politician. The correct answer is A. Independent. In Australia, people are free to join a political party if they choose. A. True, B. False. The correct answer is A. True. The Australian government is generally formed by the party or coalition of parties with a majority of members in the House of Representatives, and the leader of this party becomes the leader of the Australian government, who is the Prime Minister. A. True, B. False. The correct answer is A. True. The second largest number of members in the House of Representatives in Australia is called A. The Opposition, B. The Coalition, C. The Minister. The correct answer is A. The Opposition. The leader of the opposition in an Australian government is called A. The leader of the opposition, B. The leader of the minister, C. The leader of the House. The correct answer is A. The leader of the opposition. Who recommends members of the House of Representatives or senators to become ministers in the Australian government? A. The Governor-General, B. The Prime Minister, C. The Governor. The correct answer is A. The Governor-General. Who approves the appointment of the Prime Minister and ministers in Australia? A. The Governor-General, B. The MPs, C. The Premier. The correct answer is A. The Governor-General. Who are responsible for an area of Australian government called portfolio? A. Government ministers, B. Chief ministers, C. Prime Minister. The correct answer is A. Government ministers. Ministers with the most important portfolios make up the Cabinet, which is the key decision-making body of Australian government. A. True, B. False. The correct answer is A. True. The key decision-making body of the Australian government is called A. Cabinet, B. Cabin, C. House. The correct answer is A. Cabinet. The Australian Parliament has the power to make or change laws in Australia to benefit the nation. A. True, B. False. The correct answer is A. True. A proposed new law of a member of the Australian Parliament is called A. Bill, B. Coin, C. Law. The correct answer is A. Bill. The signed bill by the Governor-General is called A. Royal Assent, B. Proposed Assent, C. Law Assent. The correct answer is A. Royal Assent. How are laws enforced in Australia? A. The court in Australia will decide if a person has or has not broken the law and decide the penalty. B. The King in Australia will decide. C. The Prime Minister in Australia will decide. The correct answer is A. The court in Australia will decide if a person has or has not broken the law and decide the penalty. Who has the highest authority in Australian courts? A. Judges and magistrates. B. Jury. C. Police. The correct answer is A. Judges and magistrates. In Australia's court system, people are considered innocent until they are found guilty in a court, and every person has the right to be represented by a lawyer in court. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. In some cases, Australian court will use a jury to decide if a person has broken the law, and the role of a jury is to decide in court if a person is innocent or guilty. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. A group of ordinary Australian citizens, randomly chosen from the general population, is called A. Jury. B. Audience. C. Crowd. The correct answer is A. Jury. In an Australian criminal trial, if the jury finds a person guilty, who will decide the penalty? A. Judge. B. Jury. C. Audience. The correct answer is A. Judge. Who maintains peace and order in the Australian community, protect life and property? A. The police. B. The lawyer. C. The counsellor. The correct answer is A. The police. In Australia, if the policemen believe that someone has broken the law, they can arrest them and bring them before a court of law. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. What is the name of the Australia's National Police Force? A. Australian Federal Police. B. Australian Force Police. C. Australian Fast Police. The correct answer is A. Australian Federal Police. Who is responsible for general police work in the Australian Capital Territory? A. Australian Federal Police. B. Australian Force Police. C. Australian Fast Police. The correct answer is A. Australian Federal Police. In Australia, it is not a serious crime to bribe the police or to offer a bribe to a police officer. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is B. False. If you break an Australian law that you did not know about, you could be charged, as not knowing the law has no excuse. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. What are considered as domestic or family violence? A. Behavior or threats that aim to control a partner by causing fear or threatening their safety. B. Hitting, isolating a family member from friends and family, or threatening children or pets. C. All of the above. The correct answer is C. All of the above. To drive a car in Australia, you must have a local driver's license and the car must be registered, and everybody traveling in a car must wear a seatbelt. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. Babies and young children must be in an approved car seat when traveling in Australia. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. In Australia, it is not against the law to use a handheld mobile device while driving. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is B. False. If you or someone you know is in danger, you should contact the police. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True.
So how did it go? I'm sure it was a very long test. So pass this test and we will be moving on to part 4 of Australian Testable booklet, which is all about Australian values. We thank you so much for watching on our channel. See you when we see you. We love you. Bye. Happy New Year. Bye. Say bye.